Shalom, shalom. So, I'm out here navigating. Had a message that I needed to get up out of me while I was traveling. Anyways, we're having a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to minding your business. Okay? Got a lot of misunderstanding of exactly what that means. Okay? If you are in the midst of proclaiming, reclaiming your nationality, you have to understand how to mind your business, as your illegus is a corporation itself, right? So in order for you to be a chief executor officer of your estate, you would have to know how to mind your business. All right? So we need to understand contract law. We need to understand trust law. And we also need to understand how to operate under these capacities as the executor, the executrix of these estates, of these trusts, okay? Now, as we're in the midst of everything that is coming to, I'd say, a collapse, now it is open season. It's open season for a lot of things to take place, a lot of things to get implemented, and a lot of things to come into cohesion with the particular tribes that you have, or your tribal associations, or your religious associations, assemblies, however you want to break that down into a context. It all goes back to contract and trust law. And so thus now is a time to where we need to step into understanding civics, step into understanding Aboriginal law, stepping into understanding how to contract. Okay, now, even though some of us are in foreign jurisdictions, we have to understand that those were contracts that put us in these foreign jurisdictions, and we must come in clean hands in order to reestablish ourselves, and for us to therefore do our claim of life, our executive letters, or if you're a female with no male hairs, then it would be executrix. These are things that we need to get through. We have to understand in the republic where the republic remedy relies and where it resides. And once you figure that out, then your word is bond, and you have to be able to proclaim and declare those things with your open mouth. Okay, so we're kicking off into this new fiscal year. Now it is time for all of us to bring forth our checks and our balances of the last ending cycle of the fiscal year. Okay, some of people might say it's a new year. My new year don't start for the new moon phase. But anyways, my business. We need to get an account of everything that we are in delinquency of. And we need to be forgiven of these debts, and so that we can start off on a way of life. Okay, this is a lifestyle, and within that lifestyle comes a covenant, and comes standard, and comes moral character. All right, and so long as you're on the right side of that, things will magically fall into place for you. Okay, now, as a lot of you know that's been following Lamua Mexam tribal society, you would know that we're a university of free thought and freedom. Okay, everybody comes into the truth on their own cohesive paths. All of it is good. Okay, but it's time for us to set aside some of our indoctrinations and some of our core beliefs, so that we can get down to the foundation and the mechanisms of how we actually establish things. All right, and then you would fall under what you feel that you affiliate with. Okay, now the issue that we're having is we got a whole bunch of chiefs and not enough aborigines. Okay, so at this point of where we are, we need to have a concrete headquarters. Okay, where therefore if you say that you are set aside from a particular jurisdiction, well, where is your nation? Where is the society that you fall under? I need an actual latitude, longitude of this place that you are at. And so this is what we need to get into. So I'm going to start doing a little pro quos and getting into contract law, because a lot of us will not understand status correction if we don't even know the contracts that we've signed to put us in a particular jurisdiction. These things have to be changed. You just cannot just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm just Abergene. No, where's the notice? Okay, so I'm going to start that sequel starting in contract law, where I'm going to break it down to you on how at the age of majority, when you had the right to recontract, but you chose to agree to an adhesive contract, I'm going to show you exactly how you got into this indentured delinquency status. I'm going to show you how you can do your reclamation. I'm going to show you in simple text, and also give you the corresponding reference on how you need to correct these things going forth. If you are employed, how you do your employee contract, okay? Remember, mind your business as being a CEO. So therefore, you need to be an independent contractor. You need to go from an employee to an employer, okay? So we're going to go through that. I'm going to start that off in the new year. And I'm going to go through that. We'll do a series of videos for you guys, because this is imperative, okay? Because anybody can see, you can pay anybody these days to do your paperwork. It's called document development or whatever. But at the same point, you could be all national, all creditor as you want to be, but you have to know how to operate in that capacity. And that is why we have not accomplished anything in the last century, because we lack those tools, okay? So we're going to do that. With that said, I'll share this video to the Facebook, all that stuff. Shalom on the walk up. Love you guys. Get into that trust in the state, get into that contract law. All right. With that said, I got to go, because I don't let the Most High take the wheel. I got to take it back. All right. Over and out.